Change can feel like a solo sport. To be honest, it can be really bloody lonely. So we want to create an environment where you are wrapped in support and capability. In this session, we're exploring Sponsor Coalition, which is a really fancy name for bringing people together for a temporary but really focused bit of action. In this instance, we want to wrap these people around the change leader. And we refer to this change leader as a sponsor. But we know lots of organisations will have different definitions and different project roles. So it might not be a great name for you, but I'll explain more about what it means next. The coalition that we're looking to create will build a team that can be a place for momentum, action and ownership. We know that the best changes are delivered because of the people who lead them and those that surround them, to enable both the sponsor and the change leader to navigate change through the good times and, unfortunately, some of the rougher ones. This model shows the many leadership roles that underpin change, but puts the emphasis on forming coalitions to build momentum and to create accountability, and give you, the change leader, some support. It brings together 3 core roles, and they can be occupied by a variety of people, but they will all be there to help you lead and land the change ahead. In the Sponsor Coalition, we have 3 main roles. And to be honest, we don't mind who sits in them. It's not a job title thing. It's a capability, capacity, and attitude thing. For our sponsors, these are our change leaders. So it could be a member of the exec, or it could be you. The person who should do it is the best fit for your organisation. They have to be the face of your change. They're the ones that will define what success of the change looks like. They'll be the one that ties the change to the organisation's overall strategy and intent. And it will be their job to reach and speak to all levels of the organisation and enable a transparent sharing of information and ideas. And then the next group we have are the promoter roles. And these are more of a cabinet member for the sponsor. They offer input, assistance and implementation, subject matter expertise. They'll be the leaders of departments, teams, and they'll have agency within your organisation. They're your cheerleaders for both the change and the sponsor. They will define success for their department or their team, their sphere of influence. They will have responsibility for bringing messages into the coalition and finding and solving trouble spots. They work mainly with our activators, and our activators are the front lines of that implementation. They are the top level managers, supervisors or workers that lead smaller groups or areas of effort. They will define the success means for them and their people, for their working group. They'll make the case for how a change will make the work better and how the change could be improved. They'll speak to peers, colleagues and their wider network. And it's this combination of sponsors, promoters and activators that gives us a coalition that can really move your change forward. It will combine skills, outlooks and ultimately people to give you both resilience and variety to both challenge your change and to be there for the people affected. Pages 19 and 20 give you this model with a bit of space to try it yourself. So that's what we'll do. So either grab some post-it notes or use a notes page, but start to draft your own sponsor coalition. You're looking to identify your own sponsors, promoters and activators to make sure that you're surrounding yourself or your sponsor in the right talent and the right influence. If when you give it a first shot, your coalition looks a bit rough around the edges, there might be gaps or there might be people that you can't identify or seek, see if you can identify someone or something that changed that outlook. And that is a 15% solution with bells on. So if you are looking for people, find them now and make that note.